Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me.
Now by my maiden head, at 12 years old, I bade her come. What a lamb, what a ladybird. God forbid, where is this girl, what Juliet? How now, who calls? Your mother. Madam, I am here, what is your will?
This is the matter. Nurse, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I have remembered me, thou's hear our counsel. Thou knowest to my daughters of a pretty age.
Go.
Faith, I can tell her age into the hour.
She's not 14.
I'll lay 14 of my teeth, and yet to my teen to be spoken. I have not 4. She is not 14. How long till Lammastide?
A fortnight in odd days.
Go.
Even or odd, all days in the year, come Lammas Eve at night shall she be 14, Susan and she, God rest Christian souls. Or of an age, well, Susan is with God now, it was too good for me, but as I said, on Lammas Eve at night shall she be 14, that shall she marry, I remember it well, to since the earthquake, now 11 years, and she was weaned, shall I never forget it, of the days of the year upon that day, for all I had laid.
Go.
Warmer to my dung, as I sat in the sun under the dove house wall. My lord and you were in Mantua. Nay, I bear it to brain, as I said, when it did taste wormwood by the nipple of my dung. I felt it bitter, pretty fool, to see the trenchy and fall out with the dog. Shake, quoth the dove house, 'twas no need, I throw it to bid. Trudge, since that time it is 11 years, for then she could stand high, lone nay by the road. She could have run and waddled all about for even the day, before she broke her brow. And then my husband, God be with his soul, a married man, took up the child. Yea, quoth he, doth thou fall upon thy face, thou wilt not, Jewel, and by my... To see how now a jest shall come about, I warrant and should live 1,000 years, should I forget it. Wilt thou not, Jewel, quoth he, and a pretty fool it stained, and said I... Okay.
Enough of this, pray thee, hold thy peace.
Instant thou too, I pray thee, nurse, say I. Peace, I have done. God mark thee to his grace. Thou wast the prettiest babe ere I nursed, and might live to see married ones. I have my wish.
Marry that Mary is the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition of this marriage?
It is an honor I dream not of. An honor. Were not I thine only nurse, I would say, thou hast sucked some wisdom from thy text. There we go.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you here in Verona, ladies of esteem are made, already mothers. By my count, I was your mother much upon these years, that you are now a maid. Thus, in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady, such a man as all the world, he is a man of wax.
Go.
Verona's summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower, in faith, a very flower.
Go.
What you say, can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris's face, and find a light writ there with beauty spent. Examine every married lineman, and see how one another lends content, and what obscured in this fair volume lies find written in the margin of his eyes. This precious book of love, this unbound lover, to beautify him only lacks a cover. This fish lives in the sea, and 'tis much pride for a fair with him to hide. That hook in many's eyes doth spare the glory, that in gold clasps locks in the golden story. So shall you share all that he doth possess, by having him and making yourself no less.
No less. Nay, bigger. Women grow by men.
Speak briefly, can you like of Paris's love?
I looked to like, if looking like he move, but no more deeply will I dart mine eye than your consent to give it strength to make it fly.
Madam, the guests are come, supper served up. You called my young lady, asked for the nurse, cursed in the pantry, and everything in the extremity. I must hence to wait. I beseech you follow straight. We follow thee, Juliet, the county's days.
Go, girls, seek happy days to happy nights.